welcome back to Tell the Truth channel. Please like, share my content on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. And what other content that y'all go on, I appreciate that very much. I am in Jesus and Jesus is in me. All right, I have a message from my Father. And he want me to clear this up very well to all of the people out there in the world that think they had something to do with what he had me to do on this God green earth. Now, this might not be a testimony to y'all, but it's a testimony to me. Okay? So, I just want to get this clear out like my daddy want me to clear it out. He wants y'all to know that when I first started my gospel channel, the Lord had me to do that. Like, look, I brought this up once to y'all about this. And I guess y'all not hearing me on this. So the Lord want me to talk about it again. He started this gospel channel. He came to me and told me to start a gospel channel for to help the people in the world. So, the Father do talk through songs to the people, which y'all already know that. Because even when y'all listen to, regular songs, he speak through them songs too. So y'all know that God do speak through music, which he does. He speak through music. So he came to me and he told me to start my gospel songs. So I said, oh my God, Father, how do I supposed to start this? He said, I don't know, you figure it out. Because I'm quite sure you will be able to figure it out. I just want you to do it. But I know you will be able to figure out how to do it. So I said, okay. So I said, you know what? Let me go to my grandson. Because see, my grandson has a lot of experience in technology. He does. So I went to my grandson and I told my grandson that God wanted me to start out a gospel channel. So I asked my grandson, did he want to join in with me? And he said, yeah, Grandma, sure. I would love to do that. So I said, okay, so we have to do this. We got to get this out here. And he said, okay. So me and my grandson got on our knees and started talking to the Father. And we told our Father, I told the Father to give me a sign, and this is what he wanted me to do. So he did. So when he gave me the sign, me and my grandson started doing the gospel songs. So I've been doing the gospel songs for going on 5 years now. This will be 5 years coming in that I've been doing my gospel songs. Because I started my gospel songs when I was married, when I was living over there with my ex-husband. That's when I started my gospel songs. So I've been doing that for a long time. And then the Father came to me again. And that's when I was divorced and I moved over here where I stay at now. He told me, I want you to start out your own podcast. And I said, you want me to do a podcast? And he said, yes, I want you to do a podcast. He said, I know you can speak to the people out there in the world for me. I want you to speak through you to the people. I want you to talk to the people for me. I want to use your body and your soul to speak to the people so they can know that I am talking through you. And I say, okay, I can do that. Okay. So I started getting on my podcast, having my grandson to help me start out this podcast. So my grandson started helping me start out this podcast because I told him that God wanted me to do a podcast. And my grandson said, okay, let's go on and do this. So I got on here, which I was kind of nervous. One thing is y'all gonna understand what I'm saying, which I messed up a couple of times, which I still do at times too, mess up. But that's okay because we're not perfect. Because the Father didn't make us perfect. You know what I'm saying? See, that's how you know when you're working for the Lord. Because you're gonna mess up a little bit, and you're gonna also get it right. So that means you don't need to go to people and help people to teach you how to speak when God gonna teach you how to speak. Because long as you keep on doing what you're doing, God gonna keep on guiding you until you get it right. So that's how you know that you're doing it for the Lord, because you're doing it the Lord's way, not nobody else's way. I don't need nobody else to tell me how to speak to the people, because God gonna do that. He gonna tell me how to speak to the people, not nobody else. So if I mess up a little bit, that's okay. Y'all understand what I'm saying, regardless, because like I said, we're not perfect. God didn't make none of us perfect. The only people is perfect is God. He's perfect. So, yes. So he want me to clear this up to let y'all know that ain't nobody out there in that world, in this world out here, that helped me start out my podcast but the Father. Ain't no human out there helped me start out my podcast only but the Father. The Father is the chief of the podcast and the gospel songs. I'm just the middle woman, and my grandson is the middle man. The Father is the head of all of this. He did this. So, after he told us what to do, we had to go to YouTube. And then YouTube was cool on helping us bring out the gospel songs and the podcast. So, the Father just wants y'all to know that if anybody tried to claim something that he brought on this earth, that he built on this earth, you're going to have to deal with him. Because he the one wanted this podcast out here and my gospel channel. He wanted all this out here. The Lord. So that means that if anybody tried to do anything to this podcast and this gospel channel, you're going to have to deal with God at the end of the day, because God is the one that created the podcast and the gospel channel. I just help get it out there and talk on it like he tell me to do, and make songs like he tell me to do. So every time the Father tell me to put some songs out there, that's what I do. When the Father tell me to speak on my podcast, that's what I do. So, this whatever the Father tell me to do, that's what I do. So he wants y'all to know that whoever trying to claim that they helped start out this podcast and this gospel channel need to sit down somewhere before they have to deal with him, because they ain't had nothing to do with it. The Father did all of this. And if anybody tried to do anything that the Father don't appreciate, you're going to have to deal with the Father at the end of the day. So if you want to chance the Father and try to mess with the podcast and the gospel channel, then you will see that you will be dealing with the Father at the end of the day. Because like I keep telling y'all, the Father did this. I'm just the middle woman, and my grandson is the middle man. That's all we is. The Father is the leader of all of this. And that's my testimony to the Father and to y'all. The Father wanted me to testimony on this, and that's what I did. He wants y'all to know to leave his YouTube channel and his gospel songs alone before he have to step in and do what he have to do to shut y'all down. So he wants y'all to stop saying, I helped her start out this podcast. I helped her start out the gospel song. No, you didn't. God did. God did. Them papers that we felt out, it's our name on it. Me and my grandson and God. Our name is on them papers. Nobody else but me and my grandson and God. That's it. That's it. So, this is what he wanted me to speak on to y'all. Thank y'all for listening to me. Jesus love you. Father love you. The Holy Ghost, the angels, and the ancestors. And I love y'all. And I will be back to talk to y'all again soon. Y'all have a good day and a blessed day.